Carla Wallen. I'm 46 years old. Okay, so I feel like I've been like moved about all my life. My mom had me, and Dad. They were married, and she was become an alcoholic, and so did he. And when I was like 2, he took me to her mom's. So I lived with my mama. She raised me for a little bit. So I was, pulled back and forth amongst family members about all my life, and I never had a stable home like for a long period of time. And then I got my husband when I was 16. I had Brandon when I was 15, and me and Neil got together when I was 16. So that relationship lasted until 2019, and I had 4 kids altogether and 2 grandkids. And then in 2019, I found a bunch of stuff on his phone, and so I made him erase it or whatever, and I just never thought, that he would be that way. Ever since I'd known him, and first responder, and well respected, so I didn't try to let out what I found. But he got mad and pulled a gun on me, and I took the gun away from him where he's pulled a gun on himself. And one of my ex-boyfriends, whenever we split up, he pulled a gun on him. So I was used to him, like that, but I never thought he'd pull a gun on me. So when he did, his mom decided the next day to call the law and have me removed from the situation for safety reasons. So I went to the Hope House in 2019. So in 2020, I came over to Kingsport. I'm a recovering addict, and I still have relapses. I'm still not where I want to be, but I want to get a job and be a productive citizen over in Kingsport and be able to work and have a home and not be out here running the streets because they're no good. When you ain't got nothing to do except run the streets, that gives room for the devil to get in and cause scenes and trouble for the neighborhood. It ain't good on this community or the surrounding communities. It's acting stupid out there, and I just feel like if everybody had something to do, show like we show our love to them, and if I can do it, and I can like show the people that if I can overcome it, anybody can overcome it. But it ain't where I want to be. But I feel like I had a job and have a house, and be able to do that and show the people like y'all do care, y'all try to help. It's just us that won't let y'all help because of the drug. Mm-hmm. So I feel like, or drugs. So I feel like if we get a income, like a job and a home, that'd be a good start for the community of Kingsport, because we get tired out there on the streets and we can't rest, because the police has got rules, and Kingsport City's got rules, you can't lauder, and so you had to keep moving, and I feel like if the community all works together and gets everybody in the house, you don't have to worry about them freezing to death. You don't have to worry about them being out there to cut down on the police. They can do their other jobs that's more important. They won't have the homeless to worry about. On my phone this morning, on the daily, it had 146 people that got arrested since the new homeless law took effect. So I just feel like y'all are the only ones I know of, because, I'm sure it's other states and people that help people, but Kingsport, it helps homeless people. And if it weren't for y'all feeding us, sharing us, washing our clothes, loving us, we'd be in bad shape, because where I'm from in Scott County and Lee County, it's no help there to help you like you are. No shelters, nothing like that. So, like I say, I would love to see everybody off the streets before winter. I know it's probably, I want us to claim it, and I pray everybody can get off the street, because it'll be a less workload. Caseload won't be so bad on you all. And I just feel like it would just help the whole community. And if we show them that we can do it, and y'all are helping us do it, then other states and people can get involved and get their homeless off the street. Because Donald, he had started working on getting the homeless in the house, because there's a house in DC. So I feel like if he started it there, and y'all's going to do it here, so I feel like it would be
So when the mayor took a ride in the evening with the police department, and he encountered a lot of homeless women walking the streets, and he listened to their story, because he wanted to know, why are so many of you walking the street? And some of it has to do with fear of your stuff being stolen, raped,
arrested,
all of that, or being arrested. Can you tell me from a very real, raw point of view how that makes you feel?
It makes me feel, if I got to thinking about it, I've had several breakdowns about it. Like I was in my hotel room and I wouldn't want to be warm. It was last year because the people on the streets that I knew that was out there probably being cold, like it just like scares me to death for them. And when Mike and Liam rang the bell for every death there was at the library that time, it was like 200 some people, I think. It's scary out there for women and men as well. It's no good. It's not good. I mean, y'all got a caseload like no other probably trying to get people in. And, on KHRA, it's like I'm 421 person. And it's like several homeless. And how that makes me feel like, it makes me feel like we're going somewhere finally with it. Like, God sent y'all, sent us help through you all. I feel scared for those women. I've never had to worry about being raped. I've had to be worried about my stuff being stolen and being arrested. I have had to worry about that, and it is very scary. It is so scary. A lot better.
Do you feel like people look down on you because of you?
Sometimes I do. I really don't. If I thought about it, I'd be so embarrassed, but I do a little bit, but not as bad as I used to, because I know I'm finally getting some worse. And I feel like I have people to care and love me and through you all, and I'm just thankful for that.
Yeah.
I've come a long ways. I really have.
So you're staying right now at the Salvation Army.
Yep.
And I've watched you while you've been in the Salvation Army. You've came to Oasis every day. You've not been on meth. I can tell the difference when you are.
Mm-hmm.
You have been calm. You're not talking to people that are not there or whatever.
Thank you, Jesus.
You're doing great.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is the catalyst to every day you're waking up and you've been able to maintain somewhat your sobriety, mm-hmm. and you're still looking for a job?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is helping you with that?
It's helped me with that in programs like CCAP, the drug program. First and foremost, God and my family, you all, and love. And I try to have a routine, like get up, make your bed, accomplish just making your bed, and just getting up and giving it to the care of God, because it's out of our control. And just prayed a lot. People prayed for me. I feel like, as long as my mental health is in check and I'm not having to self-medicate, he stays regular in my life. And I look up to my son, even though he's 31, I'm 46. I look up to him because he's totally against meth. He hates it. He's been there in that situation, and thank God he's overcame it. So that gives me inspiration to do better. And just, I don't want to die leaving this world the way it is to our children. Like, I don't want us to die and leave the world the way it is because of the history and what we've all been through history. But I feel like it's God's plan, and we got free will to choose our path, but I just feel like it's still God's path. But it's up to us whether we want to be sober and unhoused and more or less trash, they call it, or they, whatever. It's just truth. And but I feel like if they give us a chance, get us some, if we even need it, get a drug program that you are required. You have to show up every some days of whatever, and do these classes and participate in classes and your job. And that's what you have to do in order to keep your house going, your life going, is keep your classes, job, and then there you got home to come to, and you get in a routine, and it just makes you feel better about yourself whenever you got it together. Being on them streets, I feel bad for people. I'm so thankful I ain't out there right now, but it just like that, I could be right back out there. You know what I mean? One wrong move.
Maintaining your sobriety, getting in a place, not having idle
time,
but also support through Oasis and other programs.
I feel like we should sign a contract too, and saying, well, you're going to go to these drug classes, you will work, you'll have a home, and you got to volunteer for community service. You know what I mean? Like, give back.
And you'd be willing to do that.
Yeah, most definitely. Thank you. Yes.
So let me ask you one last question.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody passes you on the street, you're walking or you just got off the bus.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to tell this community? What do you want them to know about you?
That I am a very good person, and I love people, and I want to help people, and I want to get sober to be able to help people more until I get completely sober, because I want them to know that I'm a struggling addict because of my mental health mainly, and I use that for a crutch. And you know, I'm into this thing. I'm 46, so I'm into it like 35 years, you know, because I was like really younger than that actually when I started using like marijuana and stuff. And I just want them to know that I love y'all and I got faith in us. Just watch me and don't give me no slack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like it just be strict on us and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't saying be petty with us and get us in trouble just to pick at us, but don't give us no slack either. Make sure that we're all on point doing what we're supposed to do. And because y'all help us, and it's gonna. It ain't that y'all are trying to look good, but y'all look awesome, man. I know this place right here is the lifesaver for me. It's taught me a lot of things. It's taught me a lot, and I'm so thankful for it. You just don't know how thankful and how much strength I didn't know I had.
Well, we love you. And we're
I
proud
love
of
you all too.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate
see a
that.
difference. I really do. I see a difference.
That helps too, right there. You know. That helps, but I want you to know that I ain't completely where I want to be with the drug thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm still struggling.
I appreciate your honesty about that.